it's Xee and Cyn, and today we're reacting to One Woman, 17 British Accents, and we got this from Anglophenia.
Yep.
The link will be in the description below, and we'll also have our P.O box attached. If you guys want to send us something, please do. We'll give it a try and film it for you guys. But let's get right into it. You want to add anything?
Nope.
All right, let's get into this one, guys.
Here we go.
The UK is incredibly diverse in terms of accents, and it just so happens that I can do many of these accents as my party trick. So come with me as I take you on a guided tour through all of the accents and archetypes of Great Britain. Hi, I'm Siobhan Thompson, and this is Anglophenia. And what I'm speaking right now is RP, received pronunciation, or, your standard BBC English. It's spoken across the country, generally by middle, and upper class people. Think of Martin Freeman, Benedict Cumberbatch, or, most of the presenters of BBC News. So, good evening. It's 9 o'clock, and this is the news. I'm very important. Heightened RP is generally only spoken on film and television now. So you're going to think of Nell Card or the Dowager Countess in Downton Abbey. Oh, Gerald, I do love you, but you're so terribly, terribly poor. Now, London is the accent that...
See, the first one, it doesn't really sound. It's you hear it, but there was no accent to it really. You
Not
can hear
really,
it clearly. But when she
The
did
second
Dane
one,
Maggie,
yeah.
it was like, okay, baby. I hear her. I hear it. You see the difference?
that most people outside of Britain can recognise, that classic lock, stock and two smoking barrels. Get out of my pub! Go on, get out of it! Shut it, you tart! East Anglia is a flat, boggy kind of place with a flat, boggy kind of accent. I love to give you an example of somebody that comes from there that speaks like this, but they all lose this accent as soon as they can. Stephen Fry's from Norfolk, but he doesn't speak like this because he's posh. Here's a kind of classic kind of East Anglia phrase. I done dropped my computer in the fan and it's broken. Now let's go across the...
Burton. Wow.
It's sweet.
It is, and it's amazing. It's like all like within the same country, same area, but they just say things differently. The accent just differently.
It comes out. It rolls off the tongue differently.
It does, and it sounds differently. Like the one she was in London, it sounds like the accent I hear most of the yawn.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like that, guys. It does not sound like that. But the way you're just saying it, sorry for the comfort. But just the way she was just talking, it sounds so thick. Well, the other one just so like drawn out. Like, I don't know where I'm going with this one. I might need a nap.
It just falls on it. You're different to me in each different zone. Because the one that she does the Norfolk when she says my computer, the way it's way it sounds, it just I love it. Period.
My friend was like, why do they say computer? It's computer.
That's how African style.
Yeah.
That's
it's
British.
computer.
Yeah, it's British.
No, it's computer.
Island to the West Country, which is a much rounder sound. It's farmland full of sheep and cows and apples. Think of like Sam Ganji from The Lord of the Rings or Hagrid from the Harry Potter movies. Oh, you bloody kids, get off my land! Or, oh, Mr. Frodo, don't let him turn me into anything unnatural. And then when you go down to Cornwall, it gets a little bit more piratey. So, hoist the mizzenmast, Squire Trelawney. Now, Southern Welsh is this great sing-songy kind of an accent. Think of Tom.
Now that's different. Now that sounds different to me. It sounds way more different. I'm gonna continue.
Jones or Richard Burton. Rage against the dying of the light. Bloody hell, I love Dylan Thomas. Northern Welsh is where the singer Duffy is from. It's a breathier, thicker kind of an accent. And most people from there speak Welsh at home and English is a second language. So, diolch yn fawr.
It's interesting. I can kind of hear like different, like I can hear kind of like the Irish a little bit. And this, like you can hear a little bit of that mixed with their accents a little bit. If you get what I'm saying, if I'm saying this right.
I get you 100%. Don't get me wrong. But I'm like, what you're hearing ain't what I'm hearing.
What do you hear? I'm curious.
For me, it's like a drag.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So it's not the tone it's not so much different. It's just I think each time she talks, it's either it's a drag or she rolling the word off her tongue or she's going a little bit faster. That's what I'm hearing.
I'm hearing the tone. I can hear that to the dragging. That is true.
So I'm like,
it's just pronounced a bit longer.
Yeah,
for sure. That's
so
true.
I'm like, the more she talks, I can hear the change. Don't get me. I hear the different change with each area that she's going to. But I'm like, okay, I'm listening for that sound, a certain sound.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's just how I see it.
I hear something different too. Like this sounds different. Like it's a mixture of something else. That is interesting. But I like that though. It just shows you two people hear different things.
Yep.
They're watching the exact same thing, but just hear totally different things.
Now, across the country to the West Midlands and Birmingham, it's a very nasal kind of an accent, mostly on account of all the industry that went on in that area. Cat Daly, who presents So You Think You Can Dance, is from there, and so is Ozzy Osbourne. You know, Sharon, where's the bloody remote? Yeah, that voice that he does isn't because of drugs, it's just where he's from. Scout.
So with him, he sounds like hot egg in his mouth.
What?
Don't get me wrong. I mean, but maybe they'll understand what I'm saying. Like the words are not coming out, flowing out.
No, it's like rolling off the tongue, and it's much more shorter. They're not dragging it out. To me, that's what
exactly. And it's like what I'm saying. It's like hot egg in the mouth. You're trying to talk fast, but the words are not coming out clearly.
No.
So that's for me with Ozzy, because I'm like, yeesh. It's thick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that one I had to really kind of listen to because I could not hear everything that she was saying.
So that's what I was getting from that region.
This is your classic Liverpool accent. The Beatles are from there, and so's Paul McGann. They were also made European Capital of Culture a couple of years ago by the EU, so don't tell me they're not cultured, all right? Up into Lancashire, and think of Christopher Eccleston or most of the cast of the Downstairs in Downton Abbey. Daisy, get those buns out the oven before they burn. Oh, Mr. Bates. So, across the Pennine.
So that I like. The Downton Abbey kind of accent. You don't know that show, no? Okay, people, let's continue.
I don't know that.
To Yorkshire. No. It's a much kind of flatter accent from Lancashire, and they cut off a lot of the words. So I'm going to Pub Up Hill. Think of Sean Bean from Lord of the Rings or Game of Thrones. One does not simply walk into Mordor. So in Northumberland and Newcastle, he's speaking a Geordie accent. So,
So that's what we were talking about on the live, the Geordie accent. But when she said a while ago, the other accent that she was saying, where the words don't come out fully, just chop off the last part of it.
Oh, yours are famous for that. That is true. Because I thought the word scone and scone. That's like, yeah, that's
so that's a good example.
Yeah, that's where I came. I'm like, yeah, that is true.
Yeah. So I'm like, you gotta listen keenly when it comes out.
You have to, yeah.
I'm like, okay, I need to finish this word. What was he saying? So that's what it gives.
Can you imagine us in the countryside? So lost and confused. But give us 3 months. We'll know what y'all are saying.
I don't need that long.
I need that long.
Because my patois is bad. So I can understand. If I think I can pick up.
You have an upper hand on. That is true.
That's what I think.
Yeah.
I think of the Geordie Shore or Carol Cole. Remember, she got fired from the X Factor because nobody could understand a word she was saying. Or Billy Elliot. All I want to do is dance ballet, but me dad makes me box. Edinburgh's the cat.
Did you understand that?
I heard my dad makes me box. That's the only thing I heard. My dad makes me box. That was
the Geordie accent is thick.
Yeah, that's a hard one. I can see. Yeah, that's
and it's fast.
One. It is. Because the way it just rolls off her tongue, that is so fast.
Wow.
Capital of Scotland. It's a very soft, maybe a little snooty kind of an accent. Think of Ewan McGregor or Dame Maggie Smith as Professor McGonagall. That's 10 points taken from Gryffindor, Mr. Porter. Glasgow is a much thicker kind of an accent. Billy Connolly and Peter Capaldi are both from there. They cut off a lot of the words, so I haven't any butter, so I've got to go to the shop, And so...
That's Glasgow.
You should have seen my face. I was like,
Huh?
yeah, like, huh? What you say?
So,
Wow.
see, man, when you stop to think about it and to realize that all of these people live in the same, not in the same vicinity, but I'm like under one big roof country.
Mm-hmm.
Then to stop and say, eh. But then when you think about it, it makes sense. Because in Africa, so many people, but you don't know. Yeah, Congolese have a different one. Nigerians sound different.
Mhm.
You understand? It makes sense. It's like me in Jamaica. We have 14 parishes. And
It's
you
kind of
can
like the U.S. There's like the southern accent, but you can hear the difference between the southern and the New York accent. Totally different.
so it's the same thing
North
here.
is much more faster. South is much more slower.
So it's the same thing here.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm
It
like,
is.
that's a lot. And to me, they're not that far from each other that the accents have to be so drastic. But it is.
Mm-hmm. I see what you mean. Yeah.
So up to the very north, to the Highlands of Scotland. Think of Amy Pond from Doctor Who, or maybe Sir Robert Burns. The best laid plans of mice and men, gang after glee. Now let's go to Northern Ireland, and it's all about the vowels with the Northern Irish accent, like how now, Branco. Liam Neeson is from there. We've got a very particular set of skills.
He has a good American accent.
Yeah, American, but we're not talking about that.
Yeah. Sorry, he has a good. He
Woo!
would have fooled me. He did fool me.
Yeah?
Yeah. Because the movie that we watched, there was no British accent. None of that. There was no accent. The one that we watched, it was all in there. I thought he was American. I'm not gonna say that out loud. Did not sound British.
He has a sweet accent.
I had to. Did we do a video? No, I don't. We did. Do you remember?
Taken.
Yeah, that's the movie we watched.
Yeah, but notice the accent in it?
No.
It sounds American to you?
I need to watch it again. It's been a while.
I'm going to take a little clip. But apart from that, when you hear him speak,
because it didn't sound.
He just tickle my fancy in my back. It sounds so good, City. I'm not gonna lie. Real. I always love listening.
I know he doesn't say it in that accent in the movie, but it sounds well cool, so like. And finally, Southern Ireland is obviously not a part of the United Kingdom, but I can do a Dublin accent, so let's just do it. It's a pretty classic Irish accent with a lot of assonance to it. So Sinead O'Connor's from there. Nothing compares. Nothing compares to you. That is all from me. Tell me if there's any British accents that I missed, because I love a challenge. Don't forget to subscribe and
Listen, was sweet. That was cute.
Dublin accent. That's what I'm telling you. When you stop to think about it, man, this accent is like, I don't know, man. I just
because they're fancy.
Yeah. Yeah.
You just know how to act like,
it gets me every time.
Wow. Mm-hmm.
Because did you listen to the last one?
The one before Dublin?
No, Dublin. The Ireland Dublin. But I'm just saying, the way she said the last, nothing.
Mm-hmm.
It
sounds so soft.
That was a good one, guys. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to what?
Like, comment, subscribe, share, and join the family. Yeah.
Her head went blank a while ago.
It did go like.
We'll catch you guys in another one. Don't forget to let us know what you want to react to next. Just leave it in the comment section. And guys, we got you.
The list is long, but we got it. We're working through it. Just letting y'all know, just be patient with us. Bye.
Love you guys. Bye.